everyone, it's me, Dana from Dana's Antiquities. Welcome to yet another very special video. My last video, my spectacular 1-year anniversary, 4-hour long, yes you heard me correctly, 4-hour long video wasn't special enough. Well, this one is just as special as that one. But don't worry, this one's not going to be a 4-hour long video. No, this is maybe going to be maybe an hour. No, not even an hour. At least I don't think so. But with my ramblings on, as I do in pretty much in the beginning of every video that I pretty much do anymore, that might make it a little longer. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? So first off the bat, it's this guy. Let's take his bag off. Ready for this? It's like a magic trick, except you can already pretty much see what the heck it is, if you couldn't tell already. Right. Ready for this? You hyped? Alright, here we go. Yeah. So, this guy is pretty tall, if you haven't already have noticed. So I'm 5'3", and him, like at the top of his ears, is about waist high on me. So he's as long as my legs. And if you couldn't have already told, boy, I could not think for the life of me. If you haven't already have noticed, we're matching. Color-wise. Even though Halloween is over, and as of the making of this video, it is November 5th. Hey, I had to put the spooky PJs back on, at least for this video. At least for this guy. I mean, come on. We match. But, so, this guy is a very rare, sorry, the curfew horn just tooted his whistle to say for all the young individuals to get their rear ends home. Trouble. Anyway, so this guy is I would assume, a very rare American Greetings. So he's from Hallmark, or well, was from Hallmark. He's an American Greetings Twisted Whiskers cat. And if any of you remember, I'd say from the year 2006 and 7, maybe 8 and 9, there were these like really zany and really kooky and crazy looking cats and dogs with these really stretched out, creepy and bizarre facial features. Like their eyes were really big and abnormal, and their mouths were stretched out, and they were like these realistic looking cats and dogs. Yeah, he's an American Greetings Hallmark Twisted Whiskers brand cat. Wait, is that a brand? Yeah, it would be. Twisted Whiskers. His name isn't Twisted Whiskers, but he's from the brand Twisted Whiskers. I don't know. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying he's pretty rare is because I never even seen this guy before. You know, at least in the Halloween version, with the little big mask and the little what would this be called? The bandana, the word boo on him. So I'm just gonna call him my Boo Kitty. So yeah, his name's Boo. But anyway, so yeah, the reason I'd say he's pretty rare is, like I said, I haven't ever seen him before. A Halloween looking one. I've seen the plushes before, but not a Halloween looking cat one. Or Halloween in general. The only sorry. The only did I say a lot? I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. The only other ones that are exactly like him that I've found online is these miniature versions of him, and there's at least 4 of them currently for sale on Shmeebay, and they are listed anywhere from between $30 and $40. One I believe is almost close to 50. Actually, it's like 45 plus. By the time we go through the tax and shipping, about, I'd say 50. But yeah, I believe to say if he wasn't for purchase, like, I'd say he's more or less like a store display piece that they had maybe at the tippy top of the shelf, the shelf, the display where they had all the other little miniature version ones and whatever else they had other than plushes, like cards and notepads and stickers and figurines and all that. I'd say he probably was like at the tippy top of the shelf for like display purposes, and at the end of the day, or well, at the end of Halloween, some lucky son of a gun working at the Hallmark got a hold of him, and then he ended up in an antique store in Salem, Massachusetts, and that's when I got a hold of him. I paid close to $80 for him. He was $75 plus tax, so it came to like $79. So I'm gonna say $80, but that's not bad for him. Not bad at all. He's like in mint condition, literally mint condition. Yeah, I could see within the light there's some scuffs on his eyeballs and all that, but that's nothing. It's not like really noticeable scratches, like almost like someone took a chisel to his eyes and it went, not cracked or broken in any way. No noticeable holes or tears in his fur, his fabrics, very clean. Smells fresh. Smells actually a little old. Even though he's like what about 15 years old? Not too old, I guess. But to me, that's old. He has all his whiskers. Let's see. 4. Yeah, he has all 4 whiskers on both sides. They're not shorter than one or the other. They're not bent in any way. They're like really perfect, as though he just came out of the factory. The metal in his ears are kind of jankin', but his ears still go up tippy toppy like they do. Tippy toppy. What a word. Well, yeah, he has his butt tag. That's how I know. That's how I was able to look up what he was. The American Greetings and Twisted Whiskers, brand Twisted Whiskers. Yeah, he's pretty much like new, brand new. And if I were to purchase something like this off of Shmeebay, because we all know how ridiculous all these sellers are with, they think they got a gold mine with all this old stuff that they pretty much can ask whatever they want, and then you, the consumer, the buyer, unfortunately would have to pay the price if you really want that item, and you haven't ever seen another one like it or in that good of condition. Like, say there's 2 of the same items on eBay, and one's cheaper but it's in deplorable condition, and one's more expensive because it's like in mint condition. Well, obviously you're gonna go for the more newer condition, like one. You're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it. It's worth it, trust me. But if I were to purchase something like this off Shmeebay, I would probably be looking at around $200 to $300 from what I've seen with other similarity type things. And then the shipping alone probably would be 20, maybe 30 bucks because of the size and the weight. Because he's actually weighed down on the bottom. I'm pretty sure he has beads on the bottom. Because don't forget, he has a very long neck and a big head. So if he wasn't weighed down on the bottom, he'd always be flopping over. Too many drinks the night before Halloween. And the night of Halloween, I mean. The night after. I don't know. He has a very soft, velvety nose. But, yeah, I love him. He's actually one of my all-time favorites. I had him in the corner of my room. Or, well, our room. My boyfriend and I, and he took him out of there. Because he was afraid of him. Jesus Christ. None of you be spooked by this guy. I know I wouldn't, obviously. I bought him. But, he's pretty big. I love him. Actually, I'm gonna try to do this. No. I'll do it the right way. Instead of trying to, you know, have the camera angled up like this. After this clip, I'll give you an overall view of him with the phone. But, so I'm just gonna leave him here. But let's move on to these packages I got on over here. We'll start off with the first one. And again, sorry if I'm not looking directly into the lens there, and I'm looking there, and I'm looking there. I don't know. Was this my, like, 29th video so far? I still don't got it down. Newbies. Am I right? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. I'm the newbie. Alright. Let's open this bad boy up. Olive Garden. You think there's spaghetti in here? No, probably not. I won't eat it. Not saying Olive Garden's terrible. I've been there. I'm just saying I wouldn't want spaghetti that's been sitting in a box. Who knows how long it was sitting in there, you know? Okay then. Let's try that again. What the heck? Oh, I swear I can't cut this for like me. Alright, let's try that again. Well, we're getting there. Oh my gosh. Really? There we go. Okay, I think we got it now. Oh jeez. Oh yeah. How is that gonna work? Alright. Okay. Oh boy, can't get through this really. Alright, now we should be able to. Alright. Again, come on, with the tape already. Jeez. Alright, speaking of blue kitties. Have you folks ever heard or seen the show Laverne and Shirley? I have, and I liked it. It's quite funny. But I got this guy here. Oh yay, free bubble wrap. My fave. Alright, come on friend. Let's get you out of your internal too. Oh. I'm already in love. This dirty, crusty box out here has all sorts of filth on it. But move aside. Look at that. It's a boo-boo kitty. Don't tell me it's taped. person likes their tape. And it is tape. Darn it. Oh. Really? I know you gotta protect the guy and all, but, you know. Oh. Look at you! Ain't he sweet? Oh. What the heck? They took the ribbon off his neck. Why? Why would they do that? They should just left it on. Uh-oh, someone got some neck problems. Neck's all kind of wrinkled, but that's okay. Wow, you are in beautiful shape. For, what, 60 years old? You are in pristine shape. Look at this guy. Look at this boo-boo kitty. Look at him. His ears. Oh. Look at this guy. Oh, wow. He's super soft. He has that old library book smell. Not a basement smell. You know, that musty smell. He has like a nice library book smell. Don't mind me. It's so weird. His whiskers are not in his cheeks. You know, his muzzle, like actual cats, you know, like pop out here. They're behind. Kind of weird. For the good shape that he is in, his whiskers aren't all that great, and his neck isn't as straight as it should be. It's like just so they could fit him properly in the box, they really crinkled his neck down. How sad. Oh, that's okay. Can't all be perfect after what? 50 or 60 years down the road. Oh wow, he is in nice shape. Beautiful shape, I should say. Here he is. Look how cute he is. Oh, look at the boo-boo kitty. Yeah, and over here he's missing his whiskers. That's okay. That's okay. I love him. But yeah, no, really, that's his name. That's what he is. Boo-boo kitty. I don't know why. Dollcraft, Novco, New York. Wow. Ain't he nice? And again, I'll do an overall look with him with the camera too. Like a point of view, so to speak, thing. I don't know. As though the camera were my eyes. That way you could all get a really, really good look at him. Put him, I guess right there. There you go. I didn't realize how big they were. And you'll see why I said that in just a moment. Now we move on to our other package. This one was already opened, but I didn't open it. I just, you know, cut it open. Now we're actually going to get a look inside. Oh boy. Yeah. Wow. That guy's actually pretty big. So why is this guy so small? I guess they had different sizes. Yeah. Ready for this, folks? Put that there. Oh wow. What the heck is this? I got a little goodie bag for St. Patrick's Day. That was a long time ago. Wow. Aren't you beautiful? Is it Christmas already? This is this guy. It's another Boo Boo kitty. This one's in lavender with a nice, yellow collar, yellow bow, yellow ribbon. And he's like in mint condition too. His whiskers especially. Maybe not these two all that much. Maybe I can, yeah, there we go. I can kind of bend that back into place somewhat. But wow, he is like new. And again, so soft. Very soft. And he smells like nothing. He doesn't even smell like a library book. That's okay. Wow. Aren't you gorgeous? Look at that. Look how pretty he is. And there's that one. So I'll put you right behind me since you're smaller than the other guy. Uh-oh. He's falling over. There you go. Rest on the other cat. You know, we're all friends here. Go ahead. Alright. So if you're wondering why I haven't really said anything so far, price-wise and all that, because I'm building it up. So the first Boo Boo Kitty that I've shown you all, I paid $137 for on Facebook Marketplace. The lavender one, that's a wee bit smaller than the average Boo Boo Kitty, I paid $127 for on Ruby Lane, and that was actually a few years ago. I'd say 20, maybe it was 2018. Yeah, 2018, 19, something like that. But as for the next box, for package, this package here, 7 or 8 years old, and I never opened it. Got this back in 2016. Reason I didn't open it, not even to check it, I just didn't have the room for it. But now that I do, and now that I'm doing videos and collecting all these things as I am, as you're seeing, now I feel I need to open it. And I should open it. I did buy it after all. And I'll tell you the price. There's actually not 1, 2 Boo Boo Kitties in here. I'll tell you what I paid for them in just a moment. Once we crack this son of a gun open. Let's see here. I'm actually afraid to open it because it's been so long. It's like if I open it, everything's gonna be like disintegrated or something. I don't even know where to open it. Yeah, where do I open it? Where do I slit it open? Oh jeez. Alright, this would be like a mystery box, ain't it? Oh really, where do I open it? Wow, there's no... where do I open this? I guess there? I'm gonna turn this together. Oh jeez, I don't like the way that sounds. Alright, razor blade. I don't know where to open this. Boy. Where do I open it? Look up here really quick. Is there anything that resembles a slit I could cut through? No, nothing there. The only place that I could feel anything is maybe here. I don't know though. Oh jeez. I don't like this. Bear with me, folks. I hate packages like this where they make it so technical because of the way they package it. It's like, I don't know where it opens. No, really, I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if that's where it opens. Wow. Never had this much trouble before. Oh, where does this open? There's literally nowhere to open this. Wait a minute. Is that it? Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Yeah, that has to be it. Oh. Technical issues here, folks. Wow. That's the only spot I can think of to open it. Really? Jeez, I don't like this. Wow. Everywhere I look, there's like no opening. Is this it? This has to be it. I think we're getting somewhere, people. I think we are. Come on. Boy, they really sealed it. It's a good thing they did, though, for a certain reason. Oh, boy, I'm working up a switch just trying to get this open. I am opening the tube. This is actually saying how old this package is. And yes, it's from eBay back in the day. I can see why they did it like this, because if I were to cut it the traditional way down the middle, it probably would cut through the plushes, possibly. We don't want that. We don't want our plushes cut open. Nobody likes a torn stuffed animal. Nope. Unless you're some crazy person, then maybe you like to rip your plushies apart, but not me. Well, I wish this could have gone a little more smoothly, everyone. Nothing's perfect in the world. Unless I already had it scripted. I ain't one of those people. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, people. Jeez. Oh, okay. I'm sweating. I'm sweating bullets. Because I don't want to make any mistakes. I don't want to ruin anything. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, hang on, everyone. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. a Dana. I'm sorry I didn't open you in like 6 or 7 years. Don't be mad at me. Oh, okay. And then you. Okay, so, alright. We have a big one and a small one here. Just gonna lay him right in front of me there. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Right back. I gotta wash my hands. This box is dirty. Somewhat. Probably just the dust. I could feel the grime on my fingers. I don't want to really open them up with grime on my fingers, so right back. Great. Now that my hands are all grime free, let me take a little sip of this water over here. Oh yeah, very refreshing. All right, my way back over. All right. All right. I guess we'll start off with you, sir. You're the biggest one here. Look at this 6-7-year-old tape. I should have scissors, but I like to live dangerously. Alright, let's cut it open. One. Alright. I want you to witness this moment together. We got this tape right here. Right here. Okay. 1, 2. Wait. Oh, not 1, 2. Let's see if I can take it off without cutting it. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Maybe. I'm doing the video. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. Not quite sure. Hopefully not. Uh-oh. Tore through the bag. That's alright. That's what we're gonna do anyway. Oh, that ripped open quite easily. Oh, geez, it's on his neck. Ah. My fingers there. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get this off you, friend. Actually, if this thing was sentient, I don't think it would want to be friends with me. I mean, I only kept it trapped in its box for like 6 or 7 years, so I'd be pretty ticked off, to be honest. Oh, jeez. Trying to open this. I'm gonna rip through this. I don't wanna squish it. I'm trying to get out. Oh, jeez. Its face scared me. Oh. What? Hey. Where's your eye? Where's your other eye? It's missing its eye. Oh. Is it in there, friend? Guess you're the one-eyed cat. But you're still in really nice shape. Oh, wow. You are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's a look at him. Again, very soft. What do you smell like? Okay, so the first one smells like a library book. The second one doesn't have any scent at all. And the third one, it's on the hint of that mildewy smell. It's like a closet smell. Yeah, it's not a bad smell, but it's a closet smell. That's okay. Wow, you are in beautiful shape. Except your one eye is missing. Look at this. Look, his one eye is missing. Oh. Here's his one eye. Here's no eye. Ooh. Alright, then your eyes in the box. And that, folks, is why you check your packages. Don't let it go on for years on end. Let's see here. Here's something. I could be wrong. Could just be the tape making noise. I don't think his eye's in here. Is it in here? Nope. That's okay. Still a really nice piece. So we have the first one without any whiskers, and this one has whiskers, but only has one eye. That's okay. And here's the other one, which is like the same size as that lavender one. Let's see if we could take your tape off without ripping the bag. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to save the bags, but I don't like using the razor blade, let alone even scissors. I like using the scissors, let alone the razor blade. Maybe that sounds a little better. And flip it over. Almost there. Actually, yeah, we are. Yes. This is mine. Oh no. Ah, I want sticky stuff on my fingers. Yeah. Alright. Let's see our prize. Okay. Wow. I focus of this already. Wow. 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 Oh, cool. Oh. Ooh. Aren't you special? Look at this guy. Ah. Stay in the trash. Stay in there. Alright. Ain't this guy special? Look at him. Look. Always out of camera angle. Look how spiffy this guy is. Look at him. Let's see what he smells like. Again, closet smell. I mean, they were from the same person after all. Same house. Wow. And some, that's probably from sitting in the box for so long. It's like stiff. You gotta riffle it up again. I was almost gonna say it feels like he's maybe been burnt. Maybe. I don't know. Wow. Look at him. Now this is the one I probably paid the most money for, even though he's smaller than the other one. So when I originally purchased the two of these together, because that was what the listing was for, the both of them, I believe to say the black one had both its eyes. And this one, I thought that was the same size as the other one. Why was I gypped? But not really. This is extremely rare. If not the black one, this one, or the lavender one, and this one. Extremely rare. And to find them in such a nice shape. He even has all his whiskers. He has all of them. Except on this side, they seem shorter. Like someone was cutting them. Or just a factory defect. But at least he has both his eyes. His little pom-poms just need to be fluffled out. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah. Wow, I love the colors on this one. It's very psychedelic looking. Very carnival theme. Like cotton candy. Yeah, he has cotton candy colors. But, yeah, for the both of them, I paid a whopping $600. And yes, you heard me correctly. 600. So that means basically 3 apiece. But if I got into it, so I mean, I don't know where his eye is. I don't know where it is. I believe to say he had both his eyes when I purchased him, but I could be wrong. But hey, when eye goes missing, it's nowhere to be found. Well, then he's just got one eye, the one-eyed Boo Boo Kitty. And then we have this guy who's actually smaller than the other one, so I'd say he'd be just a little bit less money. But again, he is extremely rare. I mean, since when do you see a Boo Boo Kitty like this, all these different colors? Much like the one that's lavender purple. So, I guess it was worth it. But I'd say no more than maybe 400, maybe 5. Because the bigger one would be about 3, and this one maybe about 2 because of the rarity. And if you haven't noticed, he's also sitting not on a beret like what the French wear and all that, but he's sitting on a pillow. So from when I originally purchased these guys, when I was looking into them, back in the day, back like in the 60s when these guys were mass produced, I would assume at the dozens. I believe you were able to purchase them at Sears, and yeah, there was a Sears catalog that had either just the Boo Boo Kitty, which is like the black one, or the purple one, and then there's these ones that have this little cushion on the bottom of them that you would put, I believe, not a blanket, but like your PJs in. So you could take this guy to like a sleepover, and then you could put your PJs in them to go back home with. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that he had this. I thought it was just the cat, and I see he has a bow around his tail, and it's the same bow as this, so I assume that's authentic. You know, not some little girl just from back in the day just tying bows on their tails in a big knot. So yeah, that must have gone with him. Same thing. But yeah, let's see, all together 6, 7, 8. So like $850 here in Boo Boo Kitties, plus this guy. 850 plus 80, so it's what, about 900 and something, almost $1,000 in plushes. Boy, I got expensive taste, all right. You imagine back in the day, though, it was probably only like $1.69 or something. But back in those days, that was even expensive. You know, you had to be living high on the hog to buy your little girl something like this. You know. But I'm glad to have these in my collection, and I'm glad I was able to share this experience with all of you, whoever you are watching me do this. Must have a lot of free time. I'm just pulling your leg. I have free time too. But yeah. So yes, we successfully opened up a box from Shmeebay that has just been sitting for 6 or 7 years, just to reveal these guys on the inside. So we got this guy. I love him. He's cute. Look at all these colors. Look at the back of him. Look at that. Look at those colors. You're like my cat and candy, Boo Boo Kitty. Wow. 60 years old. Jesus Christ. As old as my mom. No, seriously. She's in her 60s, so it's about right. Never had a Boo Boo Kitty, though. If only she did. I wouldn't have had to buy any of these. No, I'm just kidding. I still would, because she probably would just have the basic one. But I like these ones. They are cool. And he actually seems to sit up on his own, too. Listen, zipper. Now, I'm actually even afraid to touch this. I'm afraid it'll fall apart or something. Hear that? Okay, let me give you an all-around look at the 5 of these guys, and then we'll continue. Hello everyone, as promised, here's my point of view snippet for all of you. close-up look at all my plush cats that I've just shown you. This is the Boo Kitty. Well, I'm gonna call him a Boo Kitty. He's not an official Boo Boo Kitty. Like I said, he's just a from the brand Twisted Whiskers from American Greetings from Hallmark. He has these big plastic eyes. And you could kind of.
There's a skeleton in the kitchen.
You could kind of see the scratches and stuff in his eyes, like I've said. Kind of also has like eyelids.
It's too bad for that thing now, isn't it?
What?
Too bad for that cat.
He has scratches in his eyes. He has scratches in his cornea.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't rub my eyeballs.
I don't want to touch your eyeballs.
Hey, what's going on here?
Doing a video.
I see.
As I said, I'm making a movie.
Alright.
I'll be done in a second.
Do you think?
And he has this big festive costume mask and this handkerchief with the word Boo. So that's why his name is Boo. Has this very soft velvety nose, this little mouth. Almost looks like he has a sourpuss on his face. But the funny thing, he is a puss. He's a cat. Pussy cat. Here's his whiskers. Like I said, he's like in mint condition, other than just not having a tag. Like I believe to say he's a store display. And some lucky son of a gun.
Film this thing.
Some lucky Hallmark employee got their hands on him.
It decided to come in my hand.
Oh no. This thing bites. I don't like this thing.
Ooh, stupid dummy.
Oh,
what are you doing?
No.
You're trying to walk where there's no walkway, you dummy.
Put him back. He's bad. He bit me and drew blood.
Again?
No. But he did. The hamster.
Oh, he's skittish, isn't he?
I'd rather the mice. They're cuter. But, his ears. And I don't really want to have to flip him over, because like I said, the bottom half of him is heavy. But, he just has gray underneath his paws and stuff, and not his belly, but his paws and stuff, much like his muzzle and the innards of his ears. So instead of being a black and white, a traditional black and white tuxedo cat, he's a black and gray cat. That's okay. Makes him unique. So that's him. Let's move on to the Boo Boo kitties. I almost tripped. So, this is the first one that I've shown you all. And that's the second one. And these are the third ones. So, this one's like in mint condition. Except for the fact that his whiskers are all missing. Except for these two. And then this one is literally brand new. I mean, look at his whiskers. Look at that. It's like Barbie hair. It's so perfect. And then we got this one, which is his twin. And I also just realized he has green eyes. And he has, amber. Oh yeah, he has like emerald green eyes. And he has like emerald yellow eyes. And he has all his whiskers though. Much like this guy. Except he's missing an eye, unfortunately. So he's the one-eyed Boo Boo Kitty. And then we have, last but not least, this guy. Who has his little pillow. And he has his zipper. I think he's gonna fall over. Oh no. What's that noise? But, yep, that's the four of them. The first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. A very, very expensive collection, but a very fun and special hobby, nonetheless. Now on to the next items. Hi everyone, it's me again. Long time no see. No, I'm just kidding. It's all going to be within the same video, obviously. So we just got done seeing the cats. Now we're on to the souvenirs, TJ Maxx. So I have a TJ Maxx around where I'm from, and a Marshalls and all that. Well, the only reason I went to this one is because the hotel that we were staying at for the 2 nights that we were in Massachusetts to go to Salem for Halloween and all that, this was in walking distance. There was like a little grocery store, and then there was TJ Maxx, and there was Home Goods, and there was all these other sort of eateries and stuff. And the first night or whatever, we drove over there, and then the next day I walked over there and stuff. But we'll get to that in a minute. So in Salem, Massachusetts, there's all these little stores like boutiques, antique stores, gift shops, souvenir shops, which I guess would be the same thing as gift shops and all that. Witchy shops, little eateries and stuff with like desserts and whatnot and alcohol and whatever else your heart could imagine. Is it your heart can imagine? I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Whatever else you could phantom. I don't even know. But so a lot of these places I would call basically a hole in the wall. Not that they were ghetto or anything like that, and just really all over the place, but they were so small and had so little to look at, or so little to for you to purchase. I don't know what I'm saying, but they had just so little inventory that you were in and you're out. You basically just went in a circle. You went in a circle and just came right out. I don't know. Almost like your digestive tract. But a lot quicker. So like diarrhea, I guess. I don't know. But this one antique store I wanted to go to when we were first going into Salem, Massachusetts, before you got into the heart of it, like the square where all the little shops and stuff where all the tourists and stuff were walking around, much like ourselves. The museums and all that. Here I go saying again. So I wanted to go there, but we wanted to go to some other things first, and it was just so chaotic. There was nowhere to park, and then there was somewhere to park, but then we couldn't really do much of anything. A lot of things kind of just sucked. So I'm very good at landmarks. Very good at landmarks. I couldn't remember a street name really if my life depended on it. I mean, I know my own street name. My own the name of the street, but I'm better off remembering where to go by landmark. With landmarks, I don't know. I can't speak right. Jesus Christ. But so we kind of not backtrack, but I remembered with landmarks how to get back to this specific antique store, and it was like a corner store, like like this. There was windows all on this side, windows all on that side, and within every window panel there was big vintage Halloweeny blow molds and all other sorts of spooky decorations and just vintage goodies and antiques in general. And again, it wasn't super big, but it was big enough where they had row after row after row after row of stuff on the floors, stuff on the shelves, stuff hanging from the ceilings and in the windows. It was insane. And usually when I go into places like these antique shops, thrift stores, flea markets, or just TJ Maxx, I kind of speed around everything and just go for whatever catches my eye, and then afterwards, if I have enough time or whatever, I'll look around. I'll take my good old time, just coming through everything again to make sure I didn't miss anything. And that's when I found that cat that American Greetings, Twisted Whiskers, Boo Kitty. He's not a Boo Boo kitty like them, but his name is Boo because it does say Boo. I don't know. Funny enough, I did pass him the first time, and I swear I might have seen him, but I didn't think anything of it at first. And then I came back around again. He was up in the front of the store, and that's when I got a really good look at him. And at first, I was like, eh. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to purchase him. I purchased myself a large stuffed Salem, Massachusetts kitty cat. Happy to say that he's from Salem. Except he's not just a pure black cat. He's a tuxedo kitty. He's not even a traditional tuxedo kitty, though, like the black and white kind. He's like gray and white. Black and white, black and gray, which is actually kind of weird. But I like him. He's different. He's unique. And he's mine. Yeah, it guided us back to that antique store by Landmark for with all the things that came after it. I guided us back to it with that. There was like these t-shirts all outside, and all these houses next to one another. And I somehow just guided us back there. I mean, it was all in the same stretch of road. We didn't have to make any turns or nothing really, but by Landmark. And that's how I got us back there. And thankfully I did, because I was trying to backtrack through the GPS of how we got there, but then it was trying to reroute us back to the highway to get back to the hotel. And it's like, no, I want to go back to the antique store, but I didn't know the name of it. I had no idea. I didn't even see, but there was a name. And we made it there, and I still don't know what the name of it is. I mean, I could probably look it up. You know, Salem, Massachusetts antique stores, or just by going through on the Google Maps and all that, but yeah, somehow I got us back there because of the landmarks. My memory of the landmarks. But anyway, let's move on to the other souvenirs. I mean, he's a souvenir in its own. He's more like this a vintage thing. These are more new, mass-produced, souvenirs. So let's get to it. So I'm going to start you all off with this guy. Oh boy, went too low. There you go. This is a Salem, Massachusetts lobster magnet that I got from my boyfriend Jamie. See? This is right there, Salem, Massachusetts. Can't see it because the phone wants to be a jerk. But I thought he was pretty cute. Yeah, so like from Ocean City, I got him a crab, a hermit crab, and a crab that also do the same thing, and they're a little smaller. And now he has a lobster. Look at this thing. Ain't that magical? I love him. And I got myself this, I guess. What? Oh. Did they tape it down? No. They did, didn't they? Alright, well, I got myself this box for $9.99, so $10. It has this resin cat. Which way gifts? What if I try to open it from here? Gosh darn it. She taped it shut on me. I don't really want to open it right now because I have nowhere to put it, really. Where is the razor blade? Of course it's all the way over there. Of course. Okay. Got my razor blade. Alright. We did the deed. We opened it. She. Right. I did not even know she did that. I hate styrofoam. Oh, it even has a tag and everything. I wouldn't pay no $10 for this, but it's from Salem. And it's from a gift shop in Salem, so they could charge whatever the heck they want to charge. But it actually is pretty good quality. And I lied. I do have somewhere to put it. Forgot how big it was. Yeah, just hard resin. It's by Top Collection. Made in China. Smells kind of toxic. That happens. Yeah, this is that. It's a spooky kitty cat up top of pumpkin. It's the back of it. Top Collection. Underneath. It's flat. Yeah, this cat's very textured. I like them. I see a lot of people do this so your camera could focus will work. Nope. Gosh darn it. Doesn't want to cooperate with me. It's whatever it is. Well, there's that. And the lobster. Got me a t-shirt here too. And my boyfriend. Both got one. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. I also got this, the Salem magnet. It has a bunch of kitties. This was like $4.99, $5. There's a couple different ones, but I like this one the most because I had a bunch of cats. It says, "Look out for me, Salem, Massachusetts." Salem, anyway. Has one kitty up there, and a bunch of kitties down here. What could I say? Love my cats. The odd thing was, though, I did not see any actual cats in Salem. No stray kitties walking around for you to pet, you know. No cats chilling out in anybody's windows. It says though no one in Salem, Massachusetts has cats at all. I did see a lot of people walking dogs, but I did not see any cats. I mean, I'm not going to really see anybody walking cats, but I did see a lot of dogs though. Kind of weird. Yeah, I got this shirt. It says Salem, and it has a hissing cat on it. And my boyfriend got this, which has a pentagram. Which city of Massachusetts? And has like a little chalice on it. And that's it actually for like the souvenir type items. So we got my giant cat, which like I said is a souvenir in its own, in itself. But these are like from like the actual, like not an antique store, like actual souvenir shops where these items are like mass produced on the daily, I would believe. You know, for all those tourists. Oh, and the shirts were like $14.99, so $15 each. Pretty pricey, but hey, it's a once in a lifetime thing. And I could say that I was in Massachusetts, Salem, Massachusetts for Halloween. Maybe not that evening, we went earlier in the afternoon, but we were there. And we actually went back the very next day, get our photos taken with that bewitched statue lady or whatever. That TV actress. back in the day. I was there for Halloween. And it was like some sort of 40th anniversary sort of thing going on. But let me show you what I got from TJ Maxx. So we'll start off with this guy. So this guy has no face. If it were up to me, I'd put two big googly eyes on him and a little pom-pom. Some sort of like white or pink little fuzzy pom-pom for a nose on him, but I don't really want to mess with him. I just want to leave him as he is. It's like one of them. It's like a creepy ragdoll from back like in the 20s or the 30s, or just the 1900s or whatever in general, without the face, like that folk art look. That's what I'm trying to get at. I like his big purple ribbon. I love purple. If I haven't already have said that, I love purple. So yeah, I got this pillow-looking folk art pillow-looking black cat with this long and pretty purple ribbon. Here's the back of him. Nothing too special. Has a tail. But yeah, that's him. And then I got like 3 glass pumpkins. I guess we'll start out with what I got actually at TJ Maxx. I mean, it's all the same thing pretty much, but I'll start with this guy first, because he's like the least like, I don't know. It's like very basic, but it's pretty. I got this. So this is a what's the word? Shoot, what's the word? Not fiber optic, obviously. This is a very pearlescent, purple-looking pumpkin, and it's ceramic, and it has a metal stem with 2 metal leaves, and like a scrubbed out silver or whatever. I don't know. The reason I say scrubbed out, it's like they got the silver on it and then they rubbed it away to give it that rustic look. See? And I got the bottom. Made in China. But yeah, got this. I thought this was pretty cute. There's leaves. And then we got this. So I don't know if I'd really consider this one a pumpkin. I'd consider this one more like a gourd because of the shape. But this one's really unique. It has a clear translucent stem with gold glitter going throughout it, and it has like this mosaic type color scheme with the greens, the blues, the pinks, and some whites. We got got royal blue, teal, grassy green, spring green maybe, pink, and then very faintly there's some white going throughout it. And apparently you could put some batteries in this and it'll light up, so that's pretty neat. That's the front of it. And last but not least, my most favoriteest piece of them all, and I got this one from Home Goods, which is pretty much the same thing as TJ Maxx. It's all the same chain. You got TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, blah blah blah. I got this one. It's a candy corn pumpkin. And this one also has like a translucent type stem, but it has a hint of yellow. Yeah, it's like yellow. And then we got the yellow, the orange, and the white. It even has like a candy corn tag. Candy corn lane. LED lighted decor. And much like that gourd looking one, this one also has a thing where you could put batteries and it'll light up on the inside. But whether you can light it up, whether it had a feature or not for you to stick some batteries in the bottom of it to light it up or not, I just like it as it is. Or well, love it as it is. So what I'm saying here is whether you have batteries in it, whether you have it off or on, it's gonna look good either way. That's the top of it. So I have a funny story for all of you to share with all this stuff. So the first night I went to purchase all of this, first at the TJ Maxx, and then this was the next day when I found out about all the discounts. So the day before Halloween when I went over there, I bought all this. And it's not badly priced at all. I mean it adds up, but oh no, I can't see the original prices anymore. I don't have the receipt in front of me. But I bought the cat, the pumpkin, the gourd, 2 things of Christmas wrapping paper, and also a skull, but it's at the bottom of the stairs right now. Just this is a skull. It's from my boyfriend. He wants me to paint over it or something. I don't know what color, but I don't feel like getting it. At least I showed you some stuff that actually is worth showing. It's just basic skull. Until everybody tells me I hated your video because you didn't show me the skull. Well, then the heck with you. But anyway. All together that came to about $77.50. But then the very next day I went over because his mother bought a purse and the strap broke. So she went back over to either exchange it for another one, but she said that was the only one they had of that purse. It was a sugar skull, the Mexican skull with all the different colors and whatnot, or just to buy something completely different, another purse or something, which she did do. There goes saying again. And that's when I happened to look around and just take another look at everything and notice that everything was discounted because it was the day of Halloween. So all their Halloween decor was now on sale. So I went over the Home Goods while she was in TJ Maxx, and that's when I found this guy and purchased him, and he was on sale, so he was $16.99, and with their discount, because it was the day of Halloween, because all the, like I just said, all the Halloween decor was like, I think it was like 25 or 50% off all their Halloween decor, both there and TJ Maxx. So this came down to about 13 something, maybe 12. And that's when I went over there to tell his mom that, I'm back over here so she doesn't go looking for me or not knowing where I'm at. And that's when I went to take another look around. I'm like, hey, everything's discounted. So without walking up to anybody to actually ask them in person, I decided to give them a call and say, hey, if I came back over with all them items, with the receipt of course, could I return them and then just repurchase them for what they're on sale now? And they said sure. So that's just what I did. I went back over to the hotel, picked up all my stuff, came back on over, returned all of it, and then repurchased all of it, and it brought it down to, minus the wrapping paper and stuff, about $50. I think it was $51 on the button. But before even all of that, I had some gift cards left at home for TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and there was one that had like for all of them, but it's all the same thing in the end. So I wouldn't see the problem with not using any of them at all. And all together there was about, because there was a bunch of different balances on them, it was about $25 there in total, gift cards. So when I came back home, I went to my local TJ Maxx with two of the pumpkins at least, the pumpkin and the gourd. And, I gave them my receipt. Yes?
My phone's at?
No.
Let me see.
It's not in here.
The situation is a very unfortunate one.
I see.
Oh, here it is.
Told you. Anyway. So, I went to my local TJ Maxx. I gave them the two items with the receipt, and they basically did the same thing that they'd done at the Massachusetts one, refunded me, and then I would repurchase those two items with the gift cards that I had. So that brought everything down to about $34. So I started out at almost $80, and it brought me all down to about 34, or was it like $48? But still in all, not too bad, not too bad at all. But boy, there was two ladies. There was a newbie who was a younger gal, probably a little younger than me. She was very nice, very friendly. Then there was an older woman who was probably in her mid-40s. She was also very friendly. And I don't know if you ever saw the movie Uncle Buck, but there's this lady at the school where he says, "Here's a quarter. Here's a quarter to have a rat or something. Gnaw that thing off your face, her mole." And she looked and acted just like her. They had to have like the supervisor or whatever come over just to approve all this. And she was very sharp, very snippy with me at first, saying, "What you want to do here? We don't usually do stuff like this or this at all because of, returning it, to repurchase it with the gift cards and all that." And I'm surprised she didn't even give me a hard time with the gift cards either, because one was for TJ Maxx, one was for Marshalls, and then there was another one that had all the names on them: TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, all that. Because when I went to, there's TJ Maxx, and then there was a separate store that was Home Goods. But when I went in the TJ Maxx, it's both said TJ Maxx and Home Goods, but the stores were cut off. You had to go either in TJ Maxx for TJ Maxx or Home Goods for Home Goods. There weren't both sections that you could just freely walk into. You actually had to exit the store to go into the other one. But at the TJ Maxx I was in Massachusetts, they had a sign at the registers that said both TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and that's what she was giving me a hard time about, because she's like, "Well, we don't have a Home Goods here." But that's when I argued with her, saying, "Well, it's TJ Maxx. It's all the same chain. It's all the same product, And that's why I said I'm surprised she didn't give me a hard time with the card, saying, "Well, you could repurchase them with this one, because this one says TJ Maxx, and this one also said TJ Maxx with Marshalls and everything, but this one only says for Marshalls." But they accepted the three of them, because that's what I had, 3 gift cards with 3 separate balances on them, and together it came to about $24, but in total it came to $25, and I had to put like $1.30 towards it too. But again, in total for everything, minus the gift cards, came to about $34, $48, something like that. I don't know, but maybe it was 34. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, because if I minus the $24 in gift cards, it's about right. Sorry. But yeah, that was a headache and a half. Oh, and the hotel we stayed at, which was the Red Roof Inn Plus, the whole reason we stayed there was because they had an indoor pool. Come to find out, it was for this British swimming team or whatever, for kids and whatnot. And it's like, they shouldn't even have those photos of that pool on their website then, if that's only what it's for. Very deceiving. Very deceiving. The whole trip to Massachusetts was just very chaotic. I will probably never go there again. Maybe one day, but it'll be probably by bus. All paid expenses and all that, like a tour thing, because we weren't even able to go in any of the museums or anything either. Yeah, you had to make reservations, you had to wait in the lines. I mean, you couldn't even go in the gosh darn cemetery where the witches were buried or whatever. You had to have reservations, and then you had to wait. And we wanted to go in this place with all the devil house or something, I don't know, but not only did you have to have a mask, but you had to have proof of the COVID vaccine or whatever. It's like, this is ridiculous already. This whole COVID thing is coming to an end. It's dead. Whoever's getting it now, I don't know. I had COVID. My boyfriend had COVID back in September. We lived to tell the tale. All it really felt like was like we fell down a flight of stairs about 30 times over. I got it first, then he got it, and then it was gone within a week or two. But I didn't get the shot, and I won't. Because I heard people that got the shot get COVID anyway, you know? And then you get sick when you get the shot, because isn't it like dead COVID or something? So you're, more immune, so you don't get the COVID? I don't know. And I also heard stories of young people getting the shot, which I'd say it's more for maybe the older people. Because if they got it, they could potentially die. Younger people are, more, what's the word? Invincible, it's a word I'm looking for. Resilient. More resilient to stuff like that. And I heard younger people such as myself that were getting the shot in the beginning, all their very healthy organs were shutting down. And they died. So I'm better off just getting COVID and taking my chances. I do it with the common cold too. I never got a flu shot, maybe when I was very young, but I don't. And when I get sick, and it's just how it is. I don't believe in all that shot stuff. Not against medicine, not one of those people. I take, ibuprofen and aspirin and all, stuff like that. But not when it comes to the shot. And if you don't watch my videos anymore because you didn't get COVID shot, then, like I said before, the heck with you. We all have our own, beliefs, and we're all different, unique, and we should all decide what we want to do and not be robots and just follow what everybody else wants to do. I do me, you do you. But enough of that for now. But I got my pumpkins. I got my candy corn pumpkin. Or I have my gourd. This. And my cat. But oh yeah. The lobster. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now, I guess. Oh, one more thing I gotta throw out there. So, besides the big, large, beautiful kitty cat I have, and the 4 boo-boo kitties, and all this neat stuff, there would have been one more thing I would have been able to show all of you. That, as of now, that's never going to be possible, unless I were to miraculously find another one. So, there was this Halloween cat that I wanted. It was sold by this lady. I'm not going to say where. I mean, I don't know her address or anything. Because, I never made plans to actually meet up with her for it because she had it for local pickup only. But a lot of the items that I happen to like and want off Facebook Marketplace are always, it just always happens to be for local pickup. But I'm always somehow able to persuade the seller to ship it to me. I mean, not for free, of course. I pay them for the shipping. And I might even pay them just a little bit more money to have it shipped out to me. Whatever it might be. Maybe, but, this lady, at first, she was on board. She's like, okay, just let me, give me some time to find a box and all that. And I wasn't going to pressure her, to do so. Because, I mean, if they only had it originally for local pickup and you're pressuring them to get to it that you want this item, they might just shut you down completely and be done with you altogether. But I gave her the benefit of doubt. I've been talking to her about for 2 months. How hard is it to find a big enough box? I mean, you could just go to the Walmart and buy one, and I would have paid for that too. Reimbursed her for it. But as of me, who buys online a lot like I do, majority of the time, I acquire all these big boxes. So it's a shame I couldn't just ship her a big box to have her ship the item to me. But, it was like 4 hours away. And I was just asking if she could ship it to me, and out of the blue, she said, my niece just had a baby. So I gave the cat to her. It was this big plush Halloween cat, and he was like, jumping out of a pumpkin. He wasn't too special. I mean, this cat, the one I showed you in the very beginning of the video, he's special. He's from Salem. And he's in mint condition, very rare. This guy, on the other hand, he's almost like he was a carnival prize at some point, or maybe he also was like a store display item. He was pretty big, and I liked him. I really liked him, and she went ahead and did that to me. So I'm gonna say this right now: family is important. And when it comes to a complete stranger, family does come first. But it's like, I've been talking to you for 2 months. I've been patiently waiting for you to find a box to ship me that cat. You've been messaging me, not just me messaging her all the time and waiting for her to respond back to me, but she would message me out of the blue just to say, I'm sorry, but I still haven't found a box big enough to ship them in yet, but I'm still trying. And then she goes to tell me, well, my niece had a baby. Is that not important? All like snarky, like, and it's like, yes, it's important, but it's like, we were talking. I had the idea that was mine. First dibs. My boyfriend says it's more or less because she just didn't want to deal with me anymore, but it's like, but how rude is that? I mean, geez, she could have at least given me the option to say, hey, I can't find any boxes big enough for, I still haven't been able to find any boxes for him yet. Is there any way possible you could come out here to come and pick them up? That would have been more, that would have been more of the right thing to do, but she didn't. She ignored me. She would see my message, ignore me towards the end, and that's when she all of a sudden out of nowhere just said, my niece had a baby and I gave it to her. It's like, what? How rude. How absolutely terrible. And her niece probably doesn't even like Halloween. I mean, it's going to a baby. The baby's not going to remember anything about it. I mean, yeah, I got stuffed animals and toys and stuff too from a baby. I still have a lot of them, but it's like, the baby's probably just going to throw up on it. And because it's too big to throw in the wash, they're probably just going to end up throwing it in the dumpster on the side of the curb. It kills me. I really wanted that. It's going to display and all that. I'm just going to show you guys it. And I lost my chance. Because she wanted to be a jerk. But, that's the story of that. I don't know how anybody could do that. I mean, you're talking to this person. I mean, there's really no commitment. It's not like I already put money down on it or anything, you know? But that would have been more of the right thing to say, that unfortunately I'm still unable to find anything to ship him in. Is there any way possible you could come out here for him? And I'll continue to hold him for you for just a little longer, as long as you could, as long as you could reassure me that you'll be out here within a reasonable amount of time to come and pick him up. But she didn't even offer that. I mean, I could have said that, but I wasn't about to drive 4 hours out for a $10 plush cat. I mean, he was big, so it was worth the $10. Unlike eBay prices and all that, but it's like, really, lady? That's really what you did to me? How low could people be? Eventually I'll find him again from somebody else, somebody who's actually like not what's the word? Mean like her, but there's something similar to him, but being that I'm not able to no longer get him now at all, it's okay, because I like mine, the Salem cat, a lot better. And I got all my boo-boo kitties, so why do I need that stupid cat anyway? I got enough cats, as you guys know. But yeah, that's a fun little story for all of you. And I guess that's it for this video in general. Be uploaded this Sunday night, which is tomorrow, the 6th of November, so look forward to that. Oh, my legs, they hurt. So, bye for now. See you in the next video.